For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Et nous voici enfin sur Red Dead Redemption. Oui. Comment on saute? Ah oui, comme ça. Ouais. J'essaye de lui faire des conneries, mais... Oh, j'essaie de le faire tomber. Ah oui, bah toutes les tenues, c'est des contenus additionnels, donc ça va popper... Ah, bah voilà. Ça commence. Tu m'étonnes que tu te sentes pas bien. Oh la vache. Tu veux un coup de main? Oups, oups, pardon.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ah bah il est de nouveau par terre. Il tient pas debout.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Wow, me roule pas dessus. Avec ton cheval.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
Good evening to you. Whoa. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Alors c'est parti pour des heures de chevauchée à devoir lire les conversations en même temps qu'en regardant ce qui se passe autour parce que...
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired
Oops.
me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, easy up now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Alors Bonnie, on l'a vue dans le train tout à l'heure. Elle était assise devant le prêtre et puis la jeune blonde là. Même. Alors attends. Voilà. On peut saluer les gens. Alors normalement dans le coin il y a un truc de fer à cheval, il doit y avoir le poker. Mais c'est pas forcément disponible maintenant donc... Ah, cette musique.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up! Come on, it's time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Non, c'est pas vrai.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished.
Oops.
Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Alors je suis pas sûre que le galop dans son état soit vraiment très agréable. Il faudra me dire...
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Faudra me dire au niveau de la musique si c'est trop fort ou pas parce que... Enfin, moi je l'aime bien donc ça me gêne pas,
And here
mais...
we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Ouais, s'il faudra quand même que je baisse la musique parce que je pense qu'elle est un peu forte par rapport aux voix.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Oh, pardon.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their mate. That's it, kill those little varmints. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city, become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston! Quick! You're going after the chicken!
Allez!
Come on!
Come on, boys! Yes, got one! Easy now! We have...
Oups. Merde. Le truc c'est que la visée automatique ça vise n'importe qui hein.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Oups.
If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals!
Come on, come on!
Come on! They're headed for the chicken coop! Good shooting, Mr. Marston! Damn coyotes! Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Ah oui, la jauge de sang-froid, tiens, je l'ai pas utilisée, je sais plus comment ça marche.
That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Mais non, mais débile.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade. There's a change of season in the air.
Alors, juste... Voilà. Ah d'accord, le sang-froid c'est ça. Très bien. Ça fait un moment que j'y ai pas joué donc bon.
Let's go.
Howdy.
Why, hello. Howdy, mister.
Howdy, mister. Alors l'accent de Bonnie, je le trouve un peu forcé par rapport aux autres, mais après c'est peut-être moi. Hein. Ah oui. Une petite course à cheval.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Come on!
Yeah! on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Allez, hop.
I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all,
Oups,
Mr.
pardon.
McFarland. Follow me. Let's go. Are you saving the best for last? Come on. How you doing back there?
Alors non, il est hors de question que je laisse gagner, hein. C'est comme ça. C'est pas parce que c'est une fille que...
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Oups.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah. Would you like me to slow down?
Le pont de l'enfer. Généralement, quand on fait la première fois la course, qu'on n'a pas l'habitude, on se prend la rambarde, on n'arrive pas à le passer. Oups, eh oh.
Come on.
Oups.
Come.
Hop là. Je me permets même de faire du saut d'obstacle, rien que pour l'emmerder. Il faut savoir que le jeu, je l'ai fini une fois. Mais je l'ai recommencé, ouais, quelques fois. Ta-la-la-la-la-la.
Easy now.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Oui, mais on peut y aller, on peut aller à Mardillo avec Bonnie aussi, donc on va faire ça. D'abord, est-ce qu'on a des choses à faire ici? Magasin. Ça c'est quoi, cabinet de docteur, donc non.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the reins, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Ils adorent parler quand même hein, dans les jeux Rockstar. Notamment au moment de la conduite.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. You do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Howdy, hello.
Oui, bah oui, mais vous jetez pas sur mon wagon non plus.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Faith can move mountains.
Morning, mister. Enjoy the day, mister.
How do you do, mister? Just finished helping a patient. How can I help you?
Howdy, friend.
You need something for that gout?
Appreciate it.
Be well. Bye your time.
Hello there.
Howdy.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Et je rentre comment? À pied? En courant, c'est ça? Bah merci. Donc la diligence est là-bas, il y a du poker ici, ici c'est un armurier, il y a le médecin, il y a le cinéma là-bas. Il y a un magasin ici. Je peux louer une chambre au saloon. Salut le chien. On peut pas caresser le chien. Bon, on peut le faire dans le 2 apparemment. On va faire un petit tour au cinéma avant de lancer la mission du Marshal. Ah, quoique, est-ce que j'ai de l'argent? Non, donc non. Je suis pauvre. Qu'est-ce que... Non mais il est pas là, hein. Ça sert à rien de s'exciter comme ça. Ou il veut pas te voir. Allez.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Oh, mais il faut qu'il arrête de cracher, hein.
And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
What's going on?
The saloon's this way.
Like I was born yesterday.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
This dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him.
Loquacious link, friend.
Yeah!
Ooh.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Whoa!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Bon, on repassera pour la discrétion.
Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Ah.
There's one behind the crate.
Ah ben non. Pourquoi elle est déconnectée? Eh, mais mets-toi à l'abri. Ah ben non. Alors, changement de programme. Hop, ok, bon. J'ai mis la manette. J'ai branché la manette filaire cette fois-ci parce que l'autre, je sais pas, déconne ou Ou elle est trop chaud, j'en sais rien. Bon, à la base, je voulais faire ça.
Voilà.
Hop, et j'ai oublié de mettre les écouteurs. Forcément, ça va moins bien. Ah là, normalement, on est bon.
You ain't getting there, Walton!
Ah, faire ta tête.
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos. Inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive.
Merde. Putain, il a encore envie, il a quand même pris une balle dans le ventre. Et dans les gars, oui.
Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend, I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Bien. Alors, c'est l'heure du loot.
I need it more than you now.
Eux, ils tirent, mais on sait pas trop sur quoi. Putain, mais ça canarde sévère, là. Salut Bambi. Voilà, ça c'est fait. Non, 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 non. Toi tu dégages. Ça se vend ça. Je l'ai eu ou pas? Non? Bon, j'ai dû l'avoir. Un jackalope. Boum. C'est un lapin avec des cornes.
Oh Lord, this is nasty. Bon, toi, arrête de t'énerver, là, viens là. Viens là. Il y a plein de bambis par là aussi.
Oh là non. Regarde. Putain, elle est pas morte. Coucou.
Lie still.
Ew.
This is dirty.
Il est où? Canasson, il est là.
Let's go.
Bon, on va arrêter de massacrer la faune locale. Ah, attends. Non. Il m'attaque pas personnellement, donc... Alors, où est-ce que je voulais aller? Ici. Oui. Ah oui, c'est gentil, mais non.
Down you come.
Il est quand même un peu raide du dos, hein, Marston. Marc, je rigole, hein, mais... Je me suis remise au jogging. Ça fait 10 ans que j'ai pas couru. Je suis raide à peu près comme lui, comme je cours. Avec l'impression d'avoir du ciment à la place des chaussures. Ah ouais, le jeu du couteau, bon, on le fera ça aussi. Ouh, tout doux.
That's no way to treat a woman.
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
I couldn't just pass by and let him kill you.
Voilà, voilà. Mais non, tout va bien. Oh. Il y a une nana qui se fait agresser, personne ne dit rien et tout le monde se met à criser dès que jette quelqu'un. Il faut pas déconner. Hello.
Come on, easy up now. How are you, friend?
No me digas.
Howdy. Come on. What's going on? Much obliged. Another great day.
He's just a boy.
How do you do?
Slow down.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
No. They can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Il était toujours après sa porte, lui. Non, mais il y a personne. Ok, on va aller l'aider, là. C'est quelque part par là, je crois. C'est là-bas, je crois. Oh, d'accord. Il a tué mon cheval, le fumier.
Get away from me!
Ah. Mais le cheval, il est mort. Oups.
Oh, what were you eating?
Bon, je peux te dépecer? Autant qu'il soit utile jusqu'au bout. Bon, Bonnie, je suis désolée. Allez hop, il y a un nouveau choix qui apparaît. Je vais me faire attaquer par un buisson sauvage. Alors après au niveau des chevaux... Non, c'est pas ça que je voulais. J'ai celui-là. Grâce à un DLC. C'est le plus rapide de tous les chevaux qu'on puisse avoir. Mais j'ai envie de ne pas l'utiliser. Je vous expliquerai après pourquoi.
Go!
Attends, il y a une plante là. Faut la ramasser. Calme-toi.
Hey. Let's go.
On va s'occuper de la mission là, du Marshal. Le truc c'est que le bouton attaché c'est le même que le bouton sauter. Donc c'est pour ça que de temps en temps on fait des trucs bizarres. Au lieu d'attacher le cheval on essaye de sauter par-dessus la barrière.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Mon cheval, c'est lequel? C'est celui-là? Non, ça doit être celui-là.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower either.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Just run off home!
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy.
Oh non, non, je vais aller avec toi parce que les deux autres blaireaux là...
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
Ah mais
Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. Hellfire! Look out! There's two behind that rock!
Coucou!
Put down your guns and surrender! That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. Look, the deputies are making progress. They're still coming! Nice shot! I see one of them. Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. Come on!
Bah
Let's
attends-moi!
get these sons of bitches!
Oui,
Tell
je...
the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Eh oh, j'avais visé la tête.
There's one more for the vultures. There he is.
Aïe. Non, je voudrais que tu lâches la visée auto. Eh, lâche le rocher là.
Can I have this?
Non mais fouille-le, abruti. Oups. Là il y a un truc à récupérer. Je veux. Ah là aussi. Hop, à moi. Oh, je suis pas du bon côté donc forcément. Mais c'est bon, oh, je fais plein de munitions.
Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up, snipers. Stay close.
Où est-ce qu'ils sont?
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. There's the son of a bitch. it to the rest of the boys.
You know how this is gonna end!
There's one of them. Finish those sons of bitches! Have fun shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Are you kidding me? I doubt you'll be needing this.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Get those bastards! Careful! There's innocents down there! Watch out for Mr. Dalton's cabin!
Let's clear out Pike Basin once and for all! Good shooting, boy!
Ouh, mets-toi à l'abri, mets-toi à l'abri. Non, pas les chevaux. Est-ce que je vais me faire mal? Mais non, tout va bien. Pardon les vaches. Oui, là.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Boum, je suis riche. C'est l'heure du loot.
What have we got here?
Ah, mais il y a de la TNT ici. Bon. J'ai que ça? Ouais. Tout ramasser ici, normalement, oui. On va retourner en ville, on va faire un petit tour au cinéma. Est-ce qu'on peut passer par là? Poup! Si, c'est bon. Oops.
Easy.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Alors, je sais pas s'il faut pas lui donner de l'argent au vieux pour qu'il accepte. Donc on va peut-être pas faire ça tout de suite parce que je sais pas si j'ai assez. Soit ça, soit lui mettre une balle dans la tête, mais bon quand même. Et je sais pas si c'est pas la cabane où on était au début, là où j'ai tué le jackalope. Dans ce coin-là.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck.
Je devrais utiliser le sang-froid plus souvent quand même. J'y pense pas.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Alors... Oui, je sais où il est. Est-ce que c'est ça? Oui. Ça, c'est le défi, chasse au trésor, botaniste, 6 camomilles, as de la cachette, abattre 5 oiseaux, et dépecer 5 coyotes. On va pouvoir le faire, ça. Ça va revenir plus tard. Ça, c'est des trucs qu'il faut trouver, il faut trouver les éléments au fur et à mesure. Récupérer 5000 livres de viande, eh ben... Exécuter 20 personnes, mais non. Et je dois avoir... Voilà. Donc voilà comment à quoi ressemblent les cartes au trésor. Donc là c'est l'arbre du pendu. Et ça se trouve quelque part derrière. Et l'arbre du pendu, il est quelque part par là. Je crois qu'on ne voit pas forcément d'ici. Mais il est dans cette direction.
Let's go.
Oui, hello. Oups, oups, oups.
Come on, easy up now.
Non, mais il est toujours pas là, hein. Ça sert à rien de s'énerver contre la porte.
Slow it up now. Much obliged.
Et voilà. Je sais pas s'il y a d'autres films dans le... Faudra que je revienne voir de temps en temps. Je me rappelle plus. Bon, bah du coup, on va s'arrêter ici. Alors si je veux sauvegarder, il faut que j'aille louer une chambre. Merde, il y en a une autre là. Oups! J'ai tué un innocent, je crois. Il avait qu'à pas sortir de chez lui. Le type mort au fond? Ah non, c'est pas moi, non, non. Je peux pas prendre son chapeau? Ah. On ira se bourrer la gueule une autre fois. Voilà. Comme ça, j'ai un chez moi. C'est pas le bon lit, c'est ça? Voilà. Et c'est là-dessus qu'on va se quitter. Normalement, j'ai une vue sur... Voilà. C'est là-dessus qu'on se quitte, et puis on se donne rendez-vous au prochain épisode pour aller sauver West Dickinson, et puis faire des trucs, un petit peu de poker, un petit peu de jeu là-bas, et puis et des bonnies aussi, éventuellement. Sur ce, merci d'avoir suivi, et à la prochaine. Ciao tout le monde.